Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back again. Today, you guessed it, coming back with Legends with a TD8 strategy. No base can actually defend this strategy. I don't care what you say. There's just that many different ways you can attack the base. It's that versatile that there's actually nothing you can do to defend it, I don't think. But yeah, let's get into this one. We're going to blimp into the Expo and break into the single with the Queen. After we break into the single with the Queen, we should be able to wall back to the core where everything's reachable. That was the main plan anyway. Then the main thing I wanted was to get the Town Hall. Once the Town Hall went down, I can start the Lala from anywhere. You know, it's only a quick spam Lala, it's nothing major and skillful. The main skill in this attack is the Queen Charge, because you want to Queen Charge the whole base. I've said it before, I'll say it again. So yeah, we're going to fight the Hound. Hound pops. It's going to take us so long to get through this Hound. So annoying. I'd rather actually deal with super minions, but yeah, straight into the single. Going to need a freeze on the single. Single goes down. Wallbreaker targets perfect wall. We're going to send 2 just to see where the next one goes. It's going to open up the Town Hall part, which I wouldn't have liked, to be honest. I don't think she's going to step in anyway, but I want to keep her down the bottom side so she can get the Eagle and the Queen. And no, never mind. She's going to step in, I think. At least the main thing's down, which is the Town Hall. So as soon as that's down, we're going to start the Lalo on the top side. To be fair, it's actually a bad thing she stepped up, to be honest, because she's took out the second scatter, which just takes a lot of stress off the Lalo. So where it goes, a couple of packs of loons, RC with a Lalo, a couple of minions. And on this one, we ain't even going to need the warding ability early, because there's nothing hitting the loons at all. We're going to bring in more back up at 12. Same again, get the clean up down. Freeze to keep the Queen alive. RC's dying, so we're going to pop the ability, keep her alive. And we're going to use the last rage on the Queen, just because we want that Queen up for the whole raid. We don't want it going down. More balloons in to support RC ability. Singles, I'm locking onto the balloon so that RC can get through. Queen's beating a wall as usual. Got that King on the back end. I've got a headhunter for him. Bringing a balloon and a minion on the mortar. That's going to take out the mortar. Another minion at bottom for clean up. And we're actually going to end on the Eagle. We didn't even need to start on the Eagle. We're actually going to end on it, and it's going to work out. Queen has been beating a wall for so long. It's actually annoying. Yeah, a bit unfortunate with the headhunter timing. We're going to catch a tornado, and the big bomb's going to take out the headhunter. But there's nothing left. Got so many minions left for clean up. 15 seconds. It's good job I put that minion down at 6 to get them 2 buildings. Come in clutch at the end, and that's it. Triple. So let's get into the next attack and see who's unfortunate next. Right, so next we've got Blackfoot, and the plan is going to be a straightforward plan. We're going to blimp into the Town Hall, start the Queen up at 12, wall break her in. Once she's wall broken, as you can see, the whole base is open. This is a perfect base for TDH. I can't stress how perfect this base is. She can charge all of that, and then we're just going to send in the Lalo to back her up. The difference in this compared to like a Queen Charge hybrid, the way I prefer this, the way I think it's stronger, is for the simple fact is all the rages. You wouldn't be able to charge from 6 all the way to the core with 3 rages off your hybrid. It just wouldn't happen. You need spells to support the hybrid. With this, you're going to Queen Charge that much, you don't need spells to support the Lalo. Just straight in, spam, load of minions down, tome, and there ain't going to be much left, so you're going to get through. So let's see what she does here. She's going to step in thanks to that wizard. She nearly walked. Going to wall break the King in so he can set a bit more funnel, bit better pathing for the Queen. I actually took my eye off the Queen for 1 second, and her ability goes. So what happens, you can't leave her alone for 1 second. But another rage. I'm going to have to be careful now and keep burning rages, otherwise I'm going to lose her. 2 Inferno Baby Dragons and an Ice Golem in the Clan Castle, which is strange. I think that's the first and only time I've ever seen that CC in Legends. So fair play to him. She's going to deal with the clan castle. She's going to take out the scatter. Going to burn a freeze on that area because the warden platform hits so hard, the warden statue. And I'm going to freeze it again because she's getting low. And like I said, I don't want to lose her. But here comes the Lalo at the top side. I'm actually going to send the RC straight into the king, and for some reason I'm not going to early tome, and I'm not sure why that was. To be honest, I think when I was attacking I thought I had tomed, hence why all my balloons were dropping and I'm losing all my troops. I don't know what happened, don't ask. We're going to catch a tornado and I'm going to tome one balloon. The other balloon isn't even in it, and it's still going to get through. That's the joke about this strategy. It's way stronger than Queen Charge Hybrid. You know, you can argue with me in the comments if you want. Way stronger. Well, just send that Warbreaker in to distract the RC on the back end. I didn't even see her outside the base. Queen's going to carry on round. The RC is going to cause a lot of problems. And this is where I thought, I've got a pack of minions down here. Let's drop a rage on them and I'm going to absolutely destroy her. So there we go. They're going to melt her. They're going to clean all that bottom side up. Last loons take out the multi-inferno. Queen gets through the wall. And there you go. It's another triple. It's easy to pull off this strategy. But once you get used to it and you've done a couple of days with it, you will get easy triples. And something will just click. And then you'll be doubling your triples. And you'll be getting a lot more triples than you was the day before. Well, let's get into the next one. Who we got next? Right, so this base is actually a weird base, but I noticed one thing. If I can get into either of the scattershot compartments, I can reach the other scattershot, and I can kill the clan castle. But the main plan was to blimp the town hall, break the queen into the 2 o'clock scattershot, and then she can reach both, deal with the clan castle, kill the queen. But then the problem was the single inferno at 3 o'clock. So what I thought, once I get into that multi and scatter compartment, start the Lalo. The reason I'm starting the queen now is to clear a few buildings round, try and pick up a few SAMs before sending the blimp, because it has got quite far to travel. So let's see what happens. Queen's going to walk right like I wanted. Blimp's going to come in. There's nothing to stop the blimp now. Couple of Kokaloons. We're going to rage up the Yetis. I'm actually going to kill the town hall and kill the RC. That's just an added bonus. That's how strong Yetis am in rage. But king to cut the funnel. Warbreaker, second super Warbreaker, and we're in. P.E.K.K.A. and a dragon in the clan castle. Another weird clan castle, but I'm not going to complain. 6 million air skeletons are going to pop up. Queen's going to take ages to deal with them. And once she steps in, we're just going to have to start the Lalo to keep her alive. Otherwise she's going to get locked on by the single and she's going to get burnt. So, another rage, and here we go. Start the Lalo. Like I said, it's not skillful. It's just a spam. Spammed in, RC, few minions, and a tome. And they're just going to make it through. Queen's going to stay alive forever. And there's nothing left that can stop her now. There's just another single. And the balloons are moving into it. Another rage for the queen. She's going to take out the second scatter. Even though she's taking them both out, she's tanking them as well. So the balloons ain't getting hit by them. More loons in to back up. We're actually going to end on the eagle again. Couple of raids now. We've ended on the eagle, but it's not going to matter. RC ability goes off. Queen's going to walk back out. We're going to use a rage on the Lalo just to get them through. Get it through the eagle. Quite a lot of high hit points on the eagle. King's going to take down the RC and send him a headhunter and destroy him. Couple of clean up at top. Look how many minions are left again. That's the beauty of this attack. I'm bringing 21 minions, and there's going to be 21 minions cleaning up at the end because there's nothing to kill them, especially when you tome them with an initial push. They're going to just follow the balloons and they're going to clean everything up. But we haven't got no balloons left. We've got 2 freezes. We're going to swag 2 freezes. Didn't even need them. We're going to swag the queen ability. And that base got absolutely crushed. I was a bit threw off at first. I'd never seen that base before. It looked a bit weird. But once I had that little plan in my head, and once I started the Lalo into the single, I knew the Queen were going to die. I knew it was going to get smashed. Swag 2 freeze and the Queen ability. You don't get no easier than that. But let's see who the last attack is. And it's going to be this way. I've seen this base a couple of times, different variations of it. I've never knew how to triple this until I had the TDH trained. And I thought to myself, if I can get into that 8 o'clock scattershot single Inferno compartment, she can reach everything. She can reach the enemy Queen, she can get an X-bow, she can get a scatter, Inferno, she can even reach the Inferno in the core. So I'm going to start the Queen up at 9 o'clock. We're going to get her to clear a couple of buildings up at 9. And then we're going to start breaking her in. I'm going to use the King to cut the funnel off. And there you go, there's the King. Super Wall Breaker. Need a rage for the Queen because she's getting low. Now she should step into the scatter shot now. There you go. And the second Super Wall Breaker. I'm going to have to burn a freeze on the single. King's actually going to follow in, and the dreaded thing happens. He pulls a couple of the healers. One of them even picks up a Sam, which is not what you want. You want the King to go away, go and clear the funnel. Don't follow the Queen. But the last healer gets took out by the air defense. So now we've only got 2 healers, and the next one follows the King. That one's going to get took out as well. It's got about 5 HP left, and they're just going to abandon the Queen. So at this stage I thought, here we go. So we're going to freeze the Inferno in the core, and obviously she's going to beat around everything apart from the Town Hall. But once she locks onto the Town Hall, she's going to get that down with just 1 healer. And I knew she was going to die. She's going to get, she's going to get some value before she dies with the ability. But usually on this attack, if you don't keep the Queen alive, you don't triple. That's like a rule. But we went for it anyway. We done, standard Lalo. We're not going to tome instantly, as the Eagle didn't even lock onto the loons, so there's actually nothing targeting the loons at the moment. We're going to tome now as the Eagle strikes fire again. The good thing about this, what's actually going to save the attack, is the fact I've still got the blimp. I didn't need it for the Town Hall, and I was able to use this rage here for the loons. RC is going to step in. She's actually going to kill the King under the rage. That's a good thing. RC under rage is so powerful. Anyway, our ability goes off. I'm going to send in the blimp, and I'm going to drop it right on top of the scatter and the RC with a rage. And that's just going to save the attack. Literally, the Yeti blimp in a rage is one of my favourite things about this game. It's so strong, so versatile. And that's just going to save this attack. Like I said, 90% of the time your Queen dies, the raid dies. But it's going to work out. So many loons left. Still got a Yeti left, getting topped up by that healer with no health. Clean up all round. Wizard, Headhunter. And it's another triple again. The strategy is OP, guys. Try it out. You won't be disappointed. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I know a lot of you aren't subscribed. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.